Welcome back to episode 2 of the Girl Sense podcast. It's Bianca.
It's Gael.
It's Michelle.
And I'm Alex.
Yay, what a week.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
We are back on the couch.
Yes, we are.
Episode 2. How y'all feeling?
Good.
Feeling
Yeah.
good.
Should we have a giveaway for episode 2?
No. Maybe episode
Too
100.
soon.
Oh, 100?
What? You want to give these people our money already?
I mean, we're going to love you all. Thank you.
I love
Thank you. But
Thank you for being here, for watching. If you stay
Yes.
till 100, you could get something.
Dang. I try to look out for y'all, but I tried.
All right.
So we're going to jump right into our episode for today. So we have a dilemma of the day.
Yay.
It's a, am I the asshole for kicking out one of my bridesmaids for showing up in the wrong dress? Let's see. My 23 female wedding was back on Saturday, December 31st, and I'm still getting backlash for this. So I want to know if this was a asshole move. In the country I live in, it's currently winter, and we get a fair amount of snow. So my wedding was a winter-themed wedding. The color theme was forest green and gold. My dress was obviously white, and I chose the color of my bridesmaids' dresses to be forest green as well.
Yeah, that's nice.
I love that color.
My maid of honor's dress was black, and everyone was to wear gold accessories. I have this friend, we'll call her Kat, and I asked to be one of my bridesmaids. When we went dress shopping, I told them the color theme and I was going for, and Kat immediately expressed that she thought forest green was a bad choice. She said she thinks it's not a flattering color and thought I should choose something different and more girly. I said no, because my wedding was winter themed and I thought the color would go perfect with the theme. She suggested a pink, blue, even a red. I said no.
Pink? Sorry, pink?
And blue? What are we at?
She's getting married.
She said no, but thanks for your opinion. She found out my maid of honor's dress was black and asked if she could wear black too. I said no, only my maid of honor is wearing black. I paid for all the dresses.
Oh, that's nice.
Fast forward
That's really nice.
to the wedding. Everyone's getting their hair and makeup done, and Kat shows up 30 minutes late, holding a bag that looked like there was a dress in there. I asked her, "What's this for?" And she told me it was for later on in the reception if she got uncomfortable and wanted to change after pictures. I was like, okay, cool. So fast forward, we're all
She's
dressed.
already better than me. But continue.
So fast forward, we're all dressed and walking down the stairs because the ceremony is beginning in 30 minutes. And we were all going to take pictures before. Kat is the last person to come down, and she's wearing a black dress.
Oh, at least she's not wearing a pink or blue. I thought she was wearing pink.
I thought it was going to come in pink.
At the time, I was preoccupied taking pictures with my parents, but my maid of honor came over to me and made me aware of the situation. I confronted Kat and asked her what was going on. She said she hates her bridesmaid's dress and as the color is ugly and makes her look gross, so she's wearing black. I told her, please go back and change. She refused and started walking away from me. I said, I'm going to ask her one more time, and if she doesn't oblige, I'm calling security and kicking her out.
Period.
She began yelling at me to F off. So I called security and asked them to please escort her out.
Yep.
She started making a big scene, yelling how I'm such a bee and that I can't force her to wear anything and that I'm a horrible, inconsiderate friend. The wedding went on and it was truly amazing. Ever since the wedding, Kat has been blowing up my phone with texts saying some really nasty things and asking for the money back that she spent on the black dress.
No.
Since it was a waste and she didn't get to wear it.
What?
I had to block her number. Some of my other bridesmaids have been giving me shit saying that it was a little harsh kicking her out and embarrassing her like that. And that maybe I should give her the money back. Am I the asshole for kicking her out?
No, absolutely not.
No.
You gave her several chances to go change her dress. It's not like I saw the dress and first thing I did was kick you out. I asked you to go change once. I asked you to go change twice. I warned you that I would call security and get you kicked out. And then you still didn't change. Get out.
Who told you to go buy a dress?
Yeah, because
But give me the money back.
usually
That's the part.
Usually, like, when it comes to like wedding planning and like it can get pretty expensive. So if the bride offers to cover certain stuff, I know people will be like, "I will wear whatever you want me to wear." And first of all, it's your friend. That's your friend's day.
She wasn't a friend.
She's been planning this day. You know how girls been planning their wedding since they were
whole
2.5.
life, yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, who are you to come tell me the color I pick is gross? And you go buy another dress next person, me to give you money back for
30 minutes
it.
late.
Yo.
And it literally all you had to do was say, I don't think I'm a good fit for your
Yeah.
vision. I'm going to step down. She could have found somebody else to be in.
Yep.
Yo, nah.
To say you gotta pay me back for the dress that I didn't get to wear
Very
when I
immature.
didn't send you to go get that dress.
Very, very
it's
immature.
crazy.
Qui moun ki voyo?
Who sent you?
Koto wale? Qui est-ce qui voyo?
Who sent you?
But why did it have to take security to walk her out?
She was
Because
doing
she's
too
a very
much.
immature person.
Like,
She's
true.
selfish.
yeah.
Wait,
very selfish.
you think she shouldn't have called security, or you think the friend should have never got to the point where they needed security?
The friend should have never got to the point
Yeah,
that security
yeah,
needed to be
yeah.
called.
She's not a friend. Stop saying friend. She's not a friend. She's
real.
not a
No,
friend.
that's not a friend.
For real.
That's not a friend.
You're right. Absolutely.
I would never.
That's crazy.
Yo.
It's an honor to
Mind
walk
you,
in your. It's an honor.
Mind you, I feel like showing up wearing the wrong dress, you're absolutely not the asshole, because I would kick somebody out for less. I would kick people out for less.
Listen.
You're giving me a headache.
Out.
Cut the cameras. You're late for hair and makeup.
Out.
Cut the cameras. Like, oh Jesus.
And even the excuse she gave to the bride about having a dress for afterwards, after pictures and stuff. Pictures are being taken all night long.
Yeah.
So
People
people
are
are
gonna
me
want
that-
groups of the bridesmaids together all night.
all night.
So you telling me she was gonna change her outfit
Mid wedding.
Not mid-wedding, I guess like mid-reception.
Mid-reception.
The whole day is
Yeah.
the wedding. Mid wedding.
But you're part of the bridal party, so the
Exactly.
pictures are taken all
That's,
day.
that's
I couldn't.
something else. That's something
She
else.
got.
Now she got what she deserved. I don't think she was
I
an
don't
asshole.
even know.
Yeah, you're
And,
not
and
the
a
asshole.
problem I have, the other bridesmaids who are telling her she was too harsh and maybe she should
Pay
refund
her back. Why
You
don't
should
y'all
have
be
all
paid?
go-
You go pay her back.
Thank you.
It bothers you
Put
so
your coins
much.
together.
You go pay her back.
And you do it.
You find
Yo.
somebody nice buying your dress and you
Yo,
want to buy
you wanna-
another
You know
one.
how many weddings I've been in? Nobody has ever bought my bridesmaid's dress.
And bridesmaids are so expensive.
And I wouldn't even expect them to, because if you have, the minute you have 4 bridesmaids, it's a lot. It's too much.
Yeah. Can you imagine $200 for each dress? That's $800 right there. Plus altercation if it's
If she
needed.
did.
It's required.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
It's pricey
Yeah.
You're not the asshole.
to
You know-
even add fabric.
You know what else?
It's expensive to cut it,
Yeah,
to make it smaller. It's expensive.
Seriously, like, what is it with people like going off? Because it's like, you know, like when you have a wedding, you have a script, you know how everything's.
You want
Why is it
everything
people
to
going?
go.
Why do you want to go off the?
Why?
Why are you ruining my dreams?
No,
Why are you
honestly.
doing this to me?
Yo, coming in with the wrong dress color, the wrong dress the design, the wrong hair color, the wrong nail color. What is it?
You had one job.
One.
Be cute for my wedding.
And that's it.
That's it.
Yo.
Be there
But
on
you know
time
what's
and be
paid
cute.
for?
You know what else irritates me at weddings?
What?
Why are you coming to propose at my wedding?
Oi.
Why are you down on one knee at my wedding? Why are people taking pictures of you on my floor that I paid for at my wedding? Get up off the floor. Why are you proposing to anybody at my wedding? No, absolutely. Don't do it. It irks my soul when I
Please
see
don't.
people get down on one knee at other people's weddings. It bothers my spirit.
Very
I want to go
inconsiderate.
stand in the middle of the shot.
Oh.
You're not proposing here.
What are you doing? Especially
You're
if
not.
you didn't speak to the bride or the groom
Listen.
before you're
Beforehand?
doing this.
Oh, Lord.
Especially if you didn't speak to them. It's so disrespectful because
That
you
shouldn't
don't
even be a thought.
like weddings nowadays cost so,
So
much
much
money.
money. So
Just
much.
for
Tuition,
you
we-
to come steal my thunder. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't propose at my wedding.
Don't announce the baby gender. That's another one. Ow!
I'm sorry. Don't come announce that you're having a baby at my baby shower. Don't do it. Don't do. It's my day.
Yeah.
It's my pregnancy, my baby.
That's crazy.
There's 365 days in the year.
making-
Pick another one.
It's making you hot.
Pick another one.
No, literally,
You know?
there are 365 days in the year. And you chose this day with my photographer, my food, my
my
friends,
dime.
my
Oh.
family.
All
My
on my
water.
dime.
My water.
Or their excuse is like, well, the whole family's already here.
So gather them again.
Do it at
Bring
the
them
next
to your
family
house.
reunion.
The whole family's already here.
Gather them again. Do it again. It's fine. It's
That-
fine.
I
Don't
don't
do it
know.
at my day. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
just
I could never.
that's something that grinds my gears for real. Like
I have another dress because the dress she picked is ugly. Who asked you?
Maybe you're ugly and you don't fit the dress.
all right.
No, no, that's too deep.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's too deep.
I'm sorry.
That was too deep.
Yo, that was a lot.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
But yeah, I don't think she was the asshole.
Yeah, no,
I don't think so
neither.
either.
All right, guys. I know for a fact that today was meant to be, okay? Because we all know that I love a good Target run, okay? And so today I went to the grocery store, which happens to be right next to our Target. So, of course, I walk into the Target. I'm minding my business. Yo, but they didn't send me to the Target. They sent me to the grocery store to get two things.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I walked
Five.
into the Target and I'm walking down in the Target and I come across this display that has Bridgerton
I love it.
written all over it, right? So then I'm looking and I see these fits.
Oh my gosh.
And I looked at it and I was like, there's only 3. So then I was like, there's obviously 4 of us.
Yeah.
So I get on the little Target app because, Target be saving lives. And I'm looking at the nearest Target to see if I could find if they have it in stock. Guess what? They had 5. So I drove myself to the next little Target and
Dedication.
I went to where it said in the app that you could find the display thing and it wasn't there. So I asked the guy and he said he'll go check the back. And he came back empty-handed. And I was like, well, your app says you have 5. So then he went back again and he's like, oh, yo, look. So what did you do the first time? And we're not talking, he had me standing by the door for a minute. So what did you do the first time? So anyways, he goes back there and he gets me one and I was over the moon. But I really thought, oh my gosh,
These are
today
cute,
is really
though.
meant to be because we're talking about Bridgerton today because the new season is coming out. Woo, guys, I'm so excited.
I love it.
Yeah,
This is my
right?
show.
Isn't it
This
cute?
is cute.
The fact
is
that
very
it
cute.
has
It's heavy. It's wooden.
Solid.
sturdy.
Whoa.
This is my
Yeah.
show. We live for
Yo,
this.
for real.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite shows.
To be honest, when I first saw the thing of it on Netflix, I didn't know that I was gonna like it, but I really only watched it because it was a Shonda Rhimes show. So I was like, if she's putting her name on something, it's gotta be good.
Yeah.
Because none of her shows miss. None of them. And
What
this
other
one did
shows
not
she
miss.
have?
Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder,
Oh, I love how to get
Station
away with
19. I'm missing one.
That
It
one
will-
I
it will
don't know.
come
Station
to you.
19. I know Grey's Anatomy, How to Get Away with Murder. Scandal?
Yeah.
That used to be my show.
Her outfits in Scandal, Olivia Pope's outfit in Scandal.
Oh, Olivia Pope is just,
We love black women.
yeah.
We stand back with black women.
Yeah.
So for season 1 of Bridgerton,
Yes.
how did you guys like Daphne and Simon?
So if you didn't watch, this is gonna be spoilers. So
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, if you didn't watch it by
Major
now,
spoilers.
tough
Yeah.
luck. Tough luck.
Yeah.
Tough luck.
That was, I want to say, was hands down the best season.
Yeah.
Season 1.
You
Season
think
one.
so?
Why I think so is because is very captivating, which draws you in to want to watch the other seasons.
Yeah.
That particular season was Chef's Kiss.
Yeah.
Daphne's story was so good, and I enjoyed seeing the season, because then when you go into watching season 2, Anthony's story is like, it's all right.
You think so?
Yeah,
Wow.
because I like how Daphne's the main character, the girl's perspective
Oh, okay.
of the
You
entire
like it from
thing.
her perspective.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But for season 1, I really loved. Well, go ahead. Sorry.
I love their love story because they started off as like friends, and it just turned into like love. And
Was it friend though?
Yeah, because
I didn't see it.
It wasn't. I wouldn't say friends. I felt like it was more of an arrangement so they can get their parents off their back.
Right, but then they became friends. Like that was her best friend, and she was like, she wants to talk to him and she wants to hang out with him, and he makes her laugh. She was in love with him by then. Laugh. I think they became friends and then fell into the love part. I really do.
No, she ain't good.
I'm just saying, because to me, this is how it started. Like, I think it was because she was the most popular one. So he's like, okay, if I can get her, then every other ton of the town will be off my back, right?
Yeah.
And for her, it was like she wants to marry for love.
Yeah.
Not just an arranged marriage, an arranged marriage. So she'll, arrange something for now so she could find love, which is what the deal was. She would be with him so she can help him get the girls off of him, and he would help her find the love of her life.
Yeah.
Which turned out to be him.
It was so cute.
Yeah, it was a cute story. I really loved it. It was, I remember just sitting there and was like, I gotta finish
No,
this.
for real. 8 episodes was not
And
enough.
then finding out who Lady Whistledown was very unexpected.
At the end of that
In
first
season 2?
Yeah, because I feel like
we found out at the end of season 1.
Season 1, yeah.
In the end, when she has her cloak on or whatever, they show you like her
But
face.
then it go into season 2?
It does, but we find
Because
out
it was-
in season 1 that she was Lady Whistledown.
Yeah.
I'm like here all over the place with the season. But yes. Don't mind.
Yo.
And one of my favorite parts of season 1 is when Anthony arranges for Daphne to get married to Burbrook.
Yeah.
And then the mom is like, we're going to do what women do. And they invite the mom, the Burbrook's mom over for tea.
Or the maid.
And the maid spilled the tea. And then they start talking.
Juicy.
I was like, I know that's right. And then it turns out that he had like a son that he didn't take care of and sent away and whatnot. So then he had to like run away or whatever. That was my favorite part because I really loved how it played on like, sometimes people will act like women are so insignificant and can't really do anything. But the power behind women connecting with each other is crazy.
Yeah.
Got that
language.
Gotta catch yourself now.
And you gotta love a supportive mother too.
She was very
Lady
supportive.
Bridgerton.
Her understanding that her daughter wanted to marry for love.
Not just to...
Because as you can see, the other families of the town, they don't care.
They don't care.
You just need that person.
It's not even... the thing
You
is
want
like
the highest rank.
to them, it's just like, in your season, if you're not married in your season, you're like, what is it? You're like waste now.
A spinster?
A spinster. It's just like you're no longer it. You're no longer the it girl. Because like in your season, you need to find somebody and marry. Next season, you need to pop out like 3 babies.
And make sure one of them is a boy.
Yo.
Tay.
No, for real.
Yeah, because
Because that was the thing with
The Bridgerton family.
not the Bridgerton.
Feathering.
The Duke of Hastings.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was how he
Hastings
came
one.
about.
Yeah.
Because that's how his mom died. Because she didn't have a son. So she kept having to have like these miscarriages and stuff. And then, that was so sad.
And even like even after getting the son, because he didn't speak, was sent him away.
Yeah.
What is this? This is disgracing
Speak,
the family.
my boy.
I'm like, speak, boy. Yo.
Sit with your boy and speak.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like some of these parents, it's just like, you need to carry on the family name. So like you need to be worth it. If you're not worth it, you need to like act like you never existed.
Being born with all of that, not even knowing.
Yeah.
Hey.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And then homegirl, the girl that was staying with the Featheringtons. What was her name?
When I was pregnant.
Yeah.
Dang, what was her name? She liked Colin.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she tried to trick him into the marriage thing.
Did she?
Yes.
Yeah,
Because to cover, because then it would have been a cover up.
Penelope knew she was pregnant though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually. When she was like, what causes your condition? And she was like, cakes. Cakes. Child. Penelope was like, oh, let me stop eating them cakes. Like,
Oh my gosh.
but it was cute how like the boy that she was with at church used to give her cakes because the pastor would preach for so long.
Oh, that's what she meant with the cake.
Girl.
The cake led there. Oh my gosh.
Marina.
Yes. So Marina would be sitting at church and the pastor would be going for like hours on end and she'd get hungry and stuff. And so the boy would get cakes and pass them to her, and that's how they fell in love. And then,
The cakes got her.
Yeah.
The cakes got her. Yeah.
So season 2, I must say, like I said before, how season 1 was my favorite, but season 2 really, it just was a little aggravating at times.
I agree.
The story and, the arrangements that were being done, and like the sister really liked him, and then she had to just hide her feelings because for her sister, who was truly just wanting to serve. She didn't look like she was really, to me, she didn't look like she was really into like the whole love aspect.
Who,
she
Edwina?
Yes.
Yeah.
She just really wanted to just do the right thing and just be like
A wife.
A wife.
housewife. Yeah.
She didn't give.
no.
You know how in the first season, how Daphne wanted to marry for love?
Yes.
I feel like she just wanted to marry just to be like a
Married.
wife. And Kate wanted to marry for love.
Right.
The reasoning of love.
Oh, like this girl. But the thing is, like, in the beginning, right, with season 2, in the beginning, every time I say that word.
Sorry.
Okay, for season 2, right? And like, I didn't understand why why was she hiding so much?
Because as a sister, the way I viewed it, as a sister, as a big sister, and especially the arrangement they had for the family. She's like, you know what? I'm doing this for my family. Let me be there for my
She
sister.
felt like it was her duty
to be there for her
Exactly.
sister.
And
be-
not to mess it up.
Yeah, not to worry about herself, but to make sure that her sister and her mom were taken
Was
care
good
of.
because of what was it?
The grandparents were gonna put up the dowry for the younger sister.
Yeah.
But the only way they would put it up is if she married somebody with a title or somebody part of
Exactly.
the town.
Oh.
Ton.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I missed that one.
But it's
I need
like
to watch it again.
because
maybe.
But
my
the
God,
thing
it made
is-
me mad.
No, for real, because from the first scene in the park when they're riding the horses, I'm like, oh, love match. Like,
Exactly.
God,
And
this
you
is
would
what
think it
this
would be
season is
easy.
about to be about. And then like there's the whole like she hates him because of what she overheard when he was saying he's not looking for love, he's just looking for a business contract
Yup.
basically or whatever. But then it's like,
Looking
girl,
for a Viscountess.
yeah. Like that's your man. Stop playing around and claim
stop
him,
fighting
please. For real.
Go. But
was
no,
Anthony
they're
really looking
They're-
for love?
No, Anthony
No.
was looking for a Viscountess to
Yes.
be in charge of like the family.
Yeah.
My thing is their love story was hot.
Yes.
was.
It was like
It was very spicy.
hot. It was when they were in
Very interesting.
family, please. Listen, when they were in the garden with the bee.
Yeah.
Like his father died
he
from
died.
a bee sting. So he was freaking
Yeah,
out.
I
Like,
cried. Yeah,
And she's like, I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
And when she had him put his hand on the
Yeah.
chest, I feel, oh my God, please, Jesus, send me mine. With a bee and everything.
Are you allergic to bees?
I don't know. Only one way to find out.
Love gonna leave you behind.
Love is gonna leave you behind. What about bees?
You know, wait, hold on. One more thing. I always found Edwina, the little sister, to be a little cringe though. And like, I'm just kind of like, yo, read the room.
Naive.
Especially when they were playing the game with the family in the country. And like, everybody's into the game. And even Daphne was like, oh, you must be the one.
Yeah.
And it's like, nope.
Yeah,
Actually, it's not me.
even
It's-
Daphne, she got the wrong one. She's like, no,
Yep.
it's my sister.
But you can't really blame Edwina for that. very young-minded.
Yes. No, it's
you
true.
know,
It's
you
true.
really
But
can't.
I feel like they
you
raised
can't.
her to be like that.
Like that, yeah.
Yes.
To be
And that's what she
prepped.
said too at the
Yeah.
end. She was like, we haven't been who we truly are this
Yeah.
whole time, our whole lives. We've just been playing a part.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah, which is
finally-
why
yeah.
when you see her just trying to do whatever Anthony wants, it's just because she's just trained
That's what she
in
was
that
groomed to
way.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's true. She was young.
But back to you said something about Eloise.
Yes.
Eloise, in this season, she got on my nerves.
Really?
She got on my nerves.
Why?
Because the whole time was it in this one she was trying to find out who it was, and then she went into Penelope's house, lifted the little wooden thing.
She was-
and then she had a thing with
Theo.
The
printer.
Like, you know, nobody in your family is going to accept that.
She was a spiraling.
But you know what? I actually feel like if she really fell in love with him, I feel like her family would be receptive to it.
No.
no.
I
I
can
don't
see
think
yes and I
so.
can see no.
I don't
I
think
will
so.
see I will say no because of he's not of the ton. But I can see yes because their mother
Is very
always-
caring.
She's very caring, but she's
Very
also
nurturing.
very supportive.
Yeah.
But her
mother to her
brother-
kids. But it's
Anthony would never let that slide.
But here's why I think it would be okay, because by the end of like the whole drama with the wedding not happening and whatnot, and Anthony realizing he's actually really in love with Kate, I feel like he would understand, because now he understands the love that he has for
Yeah.
Kate himself.
That's a
One,
good turnaround.
And two, Eloise doesn't necessarily need to marry somebody rich because her family is rich. Her family will always be able to take care of her. So she doesn't need to marry into money. Versus like the Featheringtons, like they need to marry into money because they struggling for their lives. Like, they are struggling.
and she's by any means necessary.
Yo.
She's
So,
not
like,
playing.
But for Eloise, like I still don't think they would let her marry, because like you have to, even if she didn't need to marry for money, you would still have to marry somebody with the same stature. You know what I mean? You can't marry below you. Marrying above is always okay, but below
below?
you,
All the
like
more
especially
reason.
if it's the man, he was a paper boy.
But
Yeah, nah.
listen, all the more reason why it would be okay now, because Kate's father was from India. He wasn't part of the Ton. Her mom, like their mom, ran away to go marry him. If Edwina came from a man who's poor, she would understand Eloise. And now she's in charge. So Eloise is good. She can marry
That's
whoever
a
she
good way.
wants.
That's a good way.
Nah, Anthony still has to say he's the Viscount. He's the one responsible for the
That's
family.
true.
He's not. He would not let that
Because
slide.
how much power really does a Viscountess really have? Because the mother is still there.
The
That's
mother is
true.
there, but everything goes through
through him.
Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony, after the father
Anthony
was
has the
gone,
last word.
Anthony
I
is the
think he could be
Viscount.
talked into it. He'd be all right. We just push
Yeah,
him to
I
the side.
think-
Do what
I
I
women
think if
do.
Daphne
like-
was in the picture, Daphne could change his mind.
Yeah.
you
Daphne,
didn't
the
see
mom,
much of
and the
her.
Viscountess.
Yeah, but whenever
Yeah.
she's there,
Yeah,
I love
he
her.
does listen to
I love
Daphne.
her.
That's the
Yeah.
only one he'll listen to.
But what's her face? Penelope? She didn't have to do Eloise like that. Like, I understand she said she did it to save her friend because the queen thought that Eloise was Lady Whistledown, but she didn't have to do Eloise like that.
Yeah.
Like air her business out like that to the
do you
Ton.
think that was a friend?
No, but like you have to understand. Like Penelope was already too deep into being Lady Whistledown.
Yeah.
She couldn't like show
out.
favoritism to like, oh, we know this about
That's
this
a
person.
fact.
Yeah,
You
like
gotta come at everybody.
like if I don't say this, they're gonna pin it down to like, oh, maybe I'm a
Yeah.
close friend to her. That's why I'm not saying something. She's already too deep. She had to reveal everything.
But
And
I
the thing
feel
is,
like-
like finding out like it was her made so much sense, because she's literally a fly on the wall at all these events.
Yeah.
She's literally a fly on the wall at all these events. Nobody pays attention to her.
Yes.
She hears all the drama, all this. So
Yeah.
it's good for her business.
Yes.
That's a businesswoman.
That's a business
She's already
woman.
way too deep into it to be showing favoritism to talk about this
Yeah.
person or that person. So I don't think she
But
did was she did dirty like that.
nobody knew about Eloise.
It doesn't
She's the
matter.
only one who knew. That
I-
applies if something is happening
I
and
see where
everybody
Alex is
knows.
coming from.
But
Listen,
nobody
listen.
knew about Eloise's thing going on, so she put Eloise on blast to
The reason
save Eloise.
No. The reason why I don't think, even though she said she did it to save Eloise, I think she was saying it to scare Eloise. Because if
She was getting too deep.
she was getting too deep. If Lady Bridgerton's talking about me, maybe I need, like, she's gonna think like I'm gonna have to stay low.
Yeah.
Maybe she was trying to scare Eloise. I don't think she was trying to like save
Really hurt.
Eloise. She said that to her because you're getting caught. You're trying to spare your friend. I understand that, but to be honest, I think she was just trying to scare her because Eloise was getting too deep. Eloise was getting into business she had no business being in.
That's a fact.
God, she was getting into women's rights.
That too.
That's what the
Like I said,
pamphlet
she
that
was getting into no business she had business in.
women's rights. That is all her business.
What about the Featherington money? The money scheme. That right there, the diamonds.
Yo,
And that's why I said she's trying to get rid of her daughters by any means necessary.
Yo,
They
y'all
must
gotta watch
marry.
it. If you haven't watched Bridgerton,
And they must marry rich.
Yeah.
Because they got some baggage.
Yeah.
a lot.
The diamonds.
when the dad died because of the gambling, number one, I was like, bruh, how much worse can it get for these people?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking when this new Lord Featherington comes, it can't be that bad.
And it was his
Turns
cousin.
out the whole money scheme, the whole diamond whatever thing was a scheme. Then homegirl, first of all, the mom, Portia Featherington, I rate her on 1,000 because she planned the whole scheme and then turned around and made it seem like she was a victim of this man who came to steal these people's
smart
money.
are we?
Yo,
How smart
I rate
are we?
her. I rate her. She's annoying. She really
I'm not
is.
in that.
Especially because of the way that she is about the whole marriage and these ugly dresses she puts her daughters in.
Oh,
But
Professor.
she's smart. I rate her.
Yeah.
Because she really was like, no, you
Businesswoman.
think that because
I'm a widow.
I kind of like was a little swooned by the affection you were trying to show me that I'm just going to drop my daughters like they were hot rags and run away with you. No, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to protect my daughters and you're going to leave and be broke. And I'm going to keep some of that money to take care of my daughters. I know that's right.
Yeah.
Which now leads us to Queen Charlotte.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
Queen Charlotte.
You see?
I would have to say that's number 2 in the lineup for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love Queen
There's a
Charlotte.
lot to delve into with Queen Charlotte.
I love Queen Charlotte. All right. What's the first thing we want to bring up?
Well, finally understanding why the queen is the way she is.
Yeah.
Like understanding
her upbringing,
Yeah.
and which is crazy that her brother just said
Sold her.
bye.
Literally sold her.
You gotta go marry the king. Do
Traded
your
her.
honor of the for the family.
Yeah.
This honor for the family thing, they take this very seriously.
Yeah.
You gotta remember the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
That's
but
fine.
also, I do appreciate that even though he was like, I regret that I gave you so much freedom, but I like that even after their parents died, he raised her in a way where she knew she was an independent person and a vocal person. And she wasn't just a little girl that the queen could not come and make her do whatever she wants to do, but that like she had an opinion, she had a strong will, like she had a mind of her own, because if not, she would have been broken that first week.
Oh yeah.
That first week.
My favorite scene really was her trying to climb over the wall.
Yeah, come help me go over that wall.
She's like, I'm trying to figure out how
A woman
to
in
climb this wall.
distress trying to climb this wall. So come help.
Like, what are you doing? Like, give me a boost.
And him just how he not even in a very cocky way, was just introducing himself to her.
Yeah, I like the way he's
It's just very
nice
play.
When he said, I'm just George.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just
the King George story as well.
But his mom?
Very touching.
The devil.
Oh.
But also, I understand how as a mother, she realizes that like, she needed to protect her son, because it seems like those people, like the people that he was ruling over, the minute they smell weakness, they
over.
pounce.
Yeah, they do.
course.
They do.
So I understand why she wanted to protect him, but it's like her protection turned into like
was
but
hurting
now
him
you're
the most.
holding him back.
That's what hurt
Yeah.
him the most. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why Queen Charlotte.
And then when she meets the girl, when she meets Charlotte, and she's like examining her, like she's like livestock almost.
Girl.
Like,
Yo,
let me see
show
the
me your
teeth.
teeth.
Your hips
hands.
are good for childbearing. Let me see your hands. Oh my gosh, I'm like,
Yo.
girl, what? This is a person in front of you.
Not a cow.
Yo.
Yeah.
Because her job was to come and make babies.
Yep.
Yeah. Boys, not babies. Boys.
Boys,
It had to be boys.
Yo.
Yeah.
And then they go for the honeymoon.
In separate places.
That was tough.
Yeah.
That was really tough.
That was so tough. You got this big old palace, all these maids and people to serve you, and you're
all
eating
by
breakfast by yourself. You're
Yep.
eating lunch by
That's
yourself.
lonely.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
she's strong.
For making it through that.
She
yeah.
is.
And you know what else I really found interesting with this show is like how Charlotte didn't know what was supposed to happen on a wedding night. Daphne didn't know what was supposed to happen on a wedding night. They like it's high time we cut that out. Like I hope that people are having conversations with their children about life in general, that you're not sending your daughter out into a marriage and they don't know
what to do.
what sex is.
Yeah.
Like literally don't know.
Or when it is consensual. Just because it's marriage doesn't mean like I have to.
Lady
You know what I
Denbury
mean?
literally had to draw homegirl pictures of what was meant to happen. And how like the marriage isn't real if it's not consummated.
Girl.
Like Lady Denbury's like, you're basically not married.
Yeah.
But
What about her though? Her story. How she was literally being, I want to say bred, but literally, she was raised since 3 years. She was promised to that old man.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she had to be under that old man.
Child. She was like, I like port wine because that's his favorite wine.
Yeah.
I like this book because that's
That's
his
his
favorite
favorite
book.
book.
I know
I
this
like this
poetry.
socks because that's his favorite socks.
Right, like everything about her. And like when he died, she was just like, who am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But she's a strong story too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Yep.
And to see it where she came from and to be able to like make sure that the royal family upholds her title, upholds everything for her son, and not let that go.
Yep. Yep.
Because
And
that's
then
basically all she kind of has
had
left
to- going
of
for
that
herself.
horrible marriage.
And the thing is, too, you guys have to remember, the only reason why they gave people of color the titles
It's
in
'cause
Queen Charlotte,
Charlotte.
because Charlotte came in, they didn't want her to feel like, oh, they don't have black people surrounding them.
Yeah.
So like, oh, let's just give this
Power to the
title, this
black
person, this title, which is how her husband, Lady Denbury, is it her husband? Yeah, it was
Yeah,
her husband.
yeah,
Which is how
yeah.
her husband, how he got the title, and a bunch of other people. So those people could then be Charlotte's court.
Yeah.
So that's what they called it, right?
Yeah,
The
the
court
court,
ladies,
yeah.
or her court. And it was crazy how they're just handing out titles, and then just because the guy died, since it wasn't signed, it was going to be taken back.
Yep.
She's like, nah, I'm gonna make sure I have a son, and his name is Lord Denbury.
But you see how the queen and the dude that was with her, the advisor that was with her when she went to go say Lord Denbury, he like,
yeah, don't say
so
that.
don't
We
not to
didn't.
say it or whatever. I was like, bruh.
Yeah.
But again, to show you the power of women.
Yeah.
Because that Lord Denbury, he left her with no money, a house and servants she couldn't afford, and these little kids. And now she had nothing to show for it, but she made something out of nothing.
She sure did.
Yep.
And she became heaven sent.
Yep.
For Charlotte.
Charlotte,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charlotte.
Guys.
They're there.
Prayers.
sorrows.
Oh my God. Sorrow. Could you tell me such a nonchalant way of
Yo.
like, I see you grieving. I hear you grieving.
But it was her grandchild.
Yeah.
Her own grandchild.
Yeah, grandchild died.
Like even she was on the thing like, who's giving me a legitimate son, like a grandson?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
and the heir
somebody
to the
had
throne.
to carry down the
Legacy.
the
throne.
the throne.
Yeah.
So like you had to have a legitimate.
Heir
But
to
you've
the
seen
throne.
her herd of sheep.
Yo, her
Oh.
children. Oh, Jesus. So first when I met her children, I'm just kind of like, what kind of bad youth are these? Like,
Yo.
how can your
Not
mom
bad
be
youth.
so Charlotte and you are so backless? Like,
Yo,
But
didn't
then-
one of them have like 50 kids? That
Well,
was
no,
just
she
like,
was saying there's like 15 grandchildren, but none of them are
Unclaimed.
legitimate because
Yeah.
they were not
okay,
through marriage.
okay.
But then as you learn more about like what they've been going through as she's asking for these grandchildren, like the one daughter that had all the miscarriages,
Right.
and
That
then
That
like
was
the
sad.
daughters that didn't find love, that didn't
Yeah.
find marriage and stuff, and like it's like, oh my goodness. And then she's questioning her motherhood journey and whatnot.
Yeah.
And a lot of like the kids didn't tell her like she wasn't a mother. She was
Yeah.
too busy being a queen,
Yeah.
and being Charlotte
You didn't
to
love me,
George.
Mom.
Yeah.
You didn't know
That
how
she
to be a
didn't.
mom.
She wasn't.
Yeah.
She wasn't a mother. But like you had to understand, George was like
Gone.
he wasn't
Yeah.
there, so she had to be
To
there.
step
Like
up.
yeah,
She
so
had to hold the throne down.
she had
hold
to
the
push
crown
you out.
down.
Let servant
one,
take
two,
you.
yeah,
Like so
yeah.
number 5 take care of
She
you.
didn't have
Yeah.
a choice.
Unfortunately, that's what she had to do because somebody had to take care of George.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even the doctor that was taking care of George.
Yo,
Oh my god, the doctor,
hellfire.
that doctor.
Hellfire.
The doctors is like that
Medicine.
now.
It's not even now. Like, but think about it. Medicine back
Back in
then.
the day.
Yeah.
Medicine back then was
Yep.
scary.
The things they said they tried on him
Yo.
before this doctor even came along, like the bleeding, the therapies, the like
Shock therapy,
yeah.
electric therapy.
like
How do
all
you
these-
electrocute somebody
yo.
as a therapy?
And then you're watching George going through all of this
And
you're like,
hearing it.
Queen Charlotte, please go get our man. Go collect him, please.
But she didn't know for so long.
Yeah,
She didn't know.
she didn't
Because
know.
his mother,
Yeah.
Yo,
she was
yo.
a busy lady.
I pray to God for good mother-in-laws for everybody because having a mother-in-law that wants to step on you from that show, it must be hard. I can't relate.
Yeah, I can't
It must
relate
be
either.
hard.
I can't relate.
But you know that they weren't the only love story. You got the servants having their own love story.
Brimsley and what's his name?
Reynolds.
Reynolds.
Yo, every time the queen and king got together,
So did they.
listen,
I
yo,
was like, oh, I'm meeting up with my man.
turn
Yo,
off the lights.
my
and
thing
hear
is-
baby.
Brimsley was not giving me bottom vibes. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Yo.
Brimsley did not give off bottom vibes. That was a shock. That was more shocking to me than anything in that season.
Yeah.
Because
Wait,
I'm like,
Brimsley was the bottom?
yes,
Yeah.
Brimsley was the one. He was ordering everybody else around. How are you the bottom? He was.
Wait,
the
which
short-
one of them was like, I don't do the bending?
That's wait. That's not a movie, girl.
Yes.
That's a whole nother movie.
That's for Color Girls.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's for Color Girls. Never mind.
Let's
Never
go.
mind.
Yeah, let's go back to
Remember
Bridgerton. Okay.
Charlotte girl.
Clearly, somebody's mind is somewhere else.
What was so nice was
Yo.
that when they were together, they just guarded outside.
Yeah.
You would have never
But
known.
you would have never known.
No.
Yeah.
Till they got to their quarters.
Yeah. Yep.
With the little
Let's
bucket
get
top.
it on.
We digress.
Yeah, no,
Nah.
their love story is cute. I'm hoping that I know that like earlier we were talking about it and there's one idea where he might be dead and one idea where he might still be around or whatever. I hope they tell us like
What happened?
I don't think because this is what I think happened. Like in the at the end of Queen Charlotte, when you see like when they show you everybody, they showed you Brimsley dancing by himself when they were
Yeah.
young, and then they show you like
Brims-
the old Brimsley still dancing by himself. I think he died like when he was still young,
I
or
think
something
so too.
happened to him.
Because
Yeah.
when he's dancing by himself, then that because you would have expected him to be dancing with Reynolds, the
Yeah.
older version of Reynolds, but
Yeah.
you don't see Reynolds.
What if he comes in and enter? I'm
Where?
like,
Enter from where?
the doors.
Well, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. You never know. He's gonna come back.
I
He's gonna
don't
come
think
back
so.
with somebody.
All right,
I
well,
think
Lady Danbury and Lady not Whistledown. Lady Danbury and Violet's dad. When she found the little boat behind
Yes.
the picture at Lady Danbury's house,
Yes.
I was flipping.
I
And
was
the
like,
thing is, can you
that's crazy.
imagine like Lady
That-
Danbury and what's her name?
Violet.
Not what they call her, Lady
Bridgerton.
Lady Bridgerton. like Lady Danbury was telling her, as you get older, you're going through menopause, you're gonna feel like have to like
the hot flashes.
Yeah, the hot flash and all that. She was still explain like the yearning, like she was like, what did she say? Something about her garden
is in bloom.
Her garden is in bloom. So I'm like, she still had to explain to like her how she had to explain to her how like that would go, and come to think about the whole time she was with her father. And I'm just like, yo,
child. She was like,
but you gotta understand though, for Lady Danbury, that part of her life was not that great.
Yeah,
that's true too.
She was in mourning. She was
It's so not even that.
Like, sometimes you make poor decisions.
It's not even giving her a reason. It's just the guy also knew that he was married. First of all, don't blame Lady Danbury for that. The guy knew he was married,
but his wife was
Oh yeah, that wife was a Karen. That wife was a Karen.
I don't like cheating. I don't condone cheating, but that wife was
yeah.
She was the main one talking about some those people and
and
then Violet had to be like, but they're just as educated and they have more money, so they're better than us.
Definitely.
What's the problem here?
Yeah. It was crazy. The thing is, like, for Lady Danbury, that was the only love that she's ever known.
Yeah.
That's the only love she ever had. Like it was like a two-way thing where it was like where her and her ex-husband.
It was
just she was literally birthed for him. Yeah, basically,
which is disgusting.
Yeah, she was literally birthed for him. So it's just her being with Violet's dad was just like I think that was
the highlight of her love life.
Her life.
Yeah.
You know what else I thought was really, 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 really cute? When at the end, right, the last episode, King George is old and he's under the bed.
Yeah.
And she goes under the bed to
Can I speak to Farmer George? Just George.
Oh my God.
And then he comes down.
And they meet there, and it's like he knows who she is, and in that moment they're just together, and it's just the two of them under the bed. That was cried.
I cried.
I almost cried.
That was sweet. That was sweet.
Yeah, Alex doesn't cry apparently.
So who are we excited to see in season 3?
Oh.
So based off of the books, I think Colin and Penelope will be next, and I want to see how that's gonna play out, given that Eloise and Penelope are no friends.
Yeah.
Me, I want to see Penelope make Colin suffer.
Yeah.
I want him to suffer. I want him to suffer. I want him to seethe in jealousy.
No,
you know why?
No,
listen.
I don't
Colin, he only sees Penelope as a friend. He even said it. Like, yeah, he only sees her as a friend, and he'll never
see her that way.
He'll never see that. And she has been in love with Colin
for
since
the longest.
the beginning.
People need time to see it. Like, you have to learn and grow.
But then that's the thing.
And
I don't want him to
see it. It's okay for him to see it. You will learn your sufferance.
Oh, you don't need to suffer, Colin. Colin, you don't need to suffer. No.
I just want to see how that story is going to unfold. Because when I watched the trailer, I must say, there was a lot of steamy...
Wait, there's a trailer?
Yeah. There's multiple trailers. And there's also a trailer with somebody else in there. Yeah. With another man.
There was a trailer.
I didn't watch the trailer, but...
Y'all need to get on it.
All right. Well, there's
a trailer.
And it's I'm good. Super excited to see there's some steamy scenes between Colin and Penelope.
I hope not.
I want to see.
Listen, no.
If it's legit.
I hope not.
They just get really close.
Yeah. Listen,
encounter
the steamy
talking.
Scenes I got, and it reminds me of season 1, how the Duke and Daphne made a deal, help you find a husband, which is the same thing Penelope and Colin are doing.
Yes.
I don't
like it. You see a little clip of that.
That's why I'm saying I want him to be jealous, because if you're going to help Penelope,
you know what? That's probably what's going to happen.
Exactly.
That she's going to help
suffer.
And then he's going to become...
Okay.
He doesn't need to suffer.
So here's the thing.
Penelope needs to be smart enough, but no suffering.
No, suffer. It makes the heart grow fonder.
The thing is, someone, like she said, someone else comes into the picture, and then Collins looks like he's a little jealous,
as he should be. But then no suffering.
Yeah, I don't want him
as he should be
to suffer a little. It's gonna make him want. It's gonna make him want her more.
I'm just excited to see. I hope there's a little bit of everybody. I hope they bring
also
the
think
the
Schwammas,
Viscountess.
I also think Francesca's coming back.
You think
She
so?
was already back. She came back at the end of season 2. Yeah,
Okay.
midway.
Yeah, I want to see more about Francesca, because I knew she was away, like learning piano, whatever she was doing. Where did she go? Was it Scotland?
She was like with her aunt.
Yeah, she
But
went
I don't
away.
remember where.
Another person I want to see more develop in season 3 is Benedict, because last time we saw him, he was in art school. And that art school,
Not even the art school. Also in season 1, the parties.
Oh,
The parties in season 1.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was.
I couldn't party like that.
No.
Girl. Yo, so at first when we saw the parties, like the first time I watched season 1, I didn't understand the guy that was his friend and the woman he was married to and like all of that. I didn't understand it until the second season. I mean, not the second season. The second time I watched it, I really understood that when he was explaining that, like, you don't know what it is to love somebody, to be in a room with them, to want to touch them and all that stuff, but you can't because of society. So my wife and I have an agreement because she's married, so she can do whatever she wants, and I'm a man, and like, because it's not a love match kind of thing, I can do whatever I want or whatever. I was like, this how y'all get down?
That was something.
But
Yeah,
there might be some more of him because I seen the four Bridgerton brothers in a carriage together. That's
Oh my
part of
God, is
this.
that a trailer?
Yes.
Oh my, I don't like
Yes, in the
watching
trailer.
trailers. I do not.
And they were busting on Collins
they
at that
give
point.
you information about.
I feel like,
the
no,
season
I want to
coming.
see.
With Benedict, when he got into art school,
Which his brother paid for.
yo, I was like, Anthony,
Yeah.
why would you do that?
Yeah. It was like
I
everybody was looking
understand.
at him weird in art. She was
Yeah.
like, yeah, because you think you rich, you can pay your way through. Like, you think you're gonna.
Yeah. And then the one guy was like, oh, you're actually talented. He's like,
Yeah.
what do you mean by that? Like,
Don't
what's that mean?
disrespect
And
me.
then the model girl is like, don't. And then he's like, well, because your brother paid.
Yeah.
Made a
for you to be
donation.
here. Yeah.
And then he was like fuming. And I understand why he felt like, okay, well then does that mean I don't deserve to be here? Like the questioning of it.
Right.
But seeing his work, he's good. Like
No,
he
very
shouldn't
talented.
question it. Yeah, he's very talented.
Yeah, I want to see more about him, who he
Really is.
Yeah, who he really is, and like his love life. Like, we don't know anything about his love life. Like, absolutely nothing. So I want to see that. And who else do we want to see in season 3?
I can't wait to see what Miss Featherington is up to next.
Oh, I want to see how the family's doing.
Wait, the
money
mom
scheme.
or which one?
The
'Cause
mom.
there's so much going on
We
with
also
that.
see the daughters get married off. I see.
Yeah.
In season 2?
Yes.
Okay. Did they?
No, in
Swiftly.
season 3.
Season 3, swiftly they get
Like in the trailers you
in
saw
the
that?
trailer.
Oh, wow. That's
See,
really,
spoiler alert for me.
I missed that one.
Spoiler alert.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's what I'm
Okay.
thinking. It's my prediction. I
It's
could be
not
wrong
fine.
because the trailer was like a minute long.
Yeah.
So, but I do see something about them getting married off, and then it's Penelope.
Oh, you know,
But she
who
looks
else?
good.
Yeah.
Penelope?
Yes,
Yes.
her hair is different. Her skin is
style.
different. Her
Is she out of
style
them
is
dresses?
different.
She out of them
Not
dresses.
out of them
Okay.
dresses.
She's showing there's more cleavage showing.
Okay.
She looks so much
said
better.
The little tatas.
Another person, like another thing I saw in the trailer is Eloise walking with, I don't know, I forget her name, but she's a blonde girl who's trying to get with the Duke in season 1.
Cassidy Crawford.
Yeah,
or
that
whatever.
you know her name.
I know
girl.
that's right.
I'm
Yeah.
telling y'all,
I
stay
see,
watching
like,
Bridgerton. I like they showed this scene where it's like Penelope in the back watching the two of them walking
Walking
forward, and like Eloise. I don't know if Eloise turned around and looked back at Penelope, but I'm just like, I want to know what's going on. Is
The tension.
because it's like at the end of season 2, Eloise found out who Whistledown was. So
Yeah.
now that she's becoming buddy with that girl, is she going to tell who Penelope?
You know
like, who
what?
Penelope
I'm not gonna
is?
lie.
They
I don't like it when, like, let's say you and me are friends and then we fall out and then I go and now become friends with somebody I know you don't like or somebody that used to
That's
bully
petty.
you kind of thing. I don't
You
like
wasn't
that.
my
Eloise
friend.
better not do that.
That's a
We
girl
better
code.
than that, Eloise. It is.
Oh, yeah,
it
we
is.
talked about that
Yeah,
in season.
yes.
Oh,
season
so
one.
what? Nope.
Yeah.
Cut the cameras.
Done. Die.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I hope she doesn't do that.
Yeah.
I hope she doesn't
No,
become
but-
a friend.
I'm super excited.
We
I'm
shall
super
see.
I
excited.
can't. When does it come out?
So it comes out. I don't want to be wrong. There's 2 parts.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to wait in
hate when they
between.
do that.
Okay, is it
May
2-part?
16th.
Hold on.
I think is the first.
The first will launch on Thursday, May 16th. And the second is launching June 13th.
Dang.
Okay.
2 parts. Is that like?
Yeah.
Is that like?
Two
I wish
parts.
they were longer. Like
Yeah.
the 8 episode is killing me. Like you gotta give me more. Especially if
want
the story's
more.
this
Yeah.
juicy.
But also, they give us like hour-long episodes.
They do.
Yeah.
So
It's a lot of
That's not
content.
enough. Listen, I watch K-dramas, hour episode, and there's 16 episodes. 16 episodes for the season.
Yeah.
So I get more. I
So
need
you think
more.
the 2 is just one season?
It's definitely gonna be one
Like,
season.
not one part.
It's gonna be so it's like season 3 part 1, season 3 part,
Part
2.
two.
yeah.
But yeah,
I can't wait.
I'm binging in one
wait.
night.
Of course.
I know you are.
Absolutely.
we should definitely do a
Watch party.
watch
Ooh,
party.
Yes.
At my house.
I'm bringing water.
Water.
Yes.
You bring tea.
No.
You
Afternoon
bring
tea.
We're going to
Listen.
be dressed for the theme.
Well,
Okay?
I was gonna say real food.
We gotta
I
be
bring
dressed.
cheese.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
Oh, I guess if we make a charcuterie board.
Yes, I have the
board.
cheese.
But make sure you stay tuned with us because we will definitely have a recap.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
oh,
we're
for
gonna be
sure.
talking about this.
soon.
For
We're gonna be
sure, for
talking about
sure.
this.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
So
Okay, so I have a new game for us today. Okay,
Excited.
so
Something
anybody
else
got
for
a
me to
board?
Yes.
Yeah, you will definitely. I'm saying you will lose, but there's points to be gained, and
Let
so
me
this
tally my
game.
own.
Hold on, let me put my winning hat on.
oh, the
Let me help you center it.
confidence.
Let me help you. There you go.
The confidence.
Okay, so this game is called I Should Have Known That.
Cheating already.
Lord.
Okay? It is a trivia about things you ought to know. Okay?
Not
So,
sponsored.
Yeah, we're not sponsored.
But if you want to, we're open
I
to it.
should have known better.
Yeah, you should have known that. Okay, so I'm going to ask a couple questions, and then whether you answer the question right or wrong, I will tell you how many points to subtract.
What am I starting at?
You start at 0.
So we're gonna have negative
If-
numbers.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you win, then you add that point. If you lose that, then you
Oh,
subtract
I
that
Got
point.
you.
Okay. Let's see. What one thing does a koala diet mainly consist of?
Good
What?
God.
You just had to go there.
Koala
Listen,
diet. Are we?
yeah.
Are you giving us a list to pick
No.
from?
Or we just gotta
No, you're
write,
just
okay.
answering.
A
What was it?
koala's diet.
A koala's diet. What does it mainly consist of?
Oh,
Think
Jesus.
of where koalas are at and what's popular there.
All right.
Okay. What do you call the charge to play a round of golf?
Oh, we did.
Huh? Say that
Repeat
again?
that again.
What do you call the charge to play a round of golf?
The charge to
Obviously, we look like we don't know the answer.
Just
I'm gonna say that right now.
Listen.
The next question is, what does a camel store in its hump?
Store in his hump.
Yeah. in its-
Camel.
Yeah, a camel.
Oh,
Y'all ready for
Lord.
the next one?
Yeah.
Yes.
In what modern day country is the historical region of Transylvania of Count Dracula founded?
God.
What was the what?
In what modern day country is
Country.
the historical region of Transylvania of Count Dracula found? Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Today I lost.
Yeah.
I lost today too.
It's
I'm going to
okay.
give y'all some easy one. What color is formed by mixing blue and yellow?
Oh, we're not done. Okay.
It's going to be 8 questions.
Oh, dang. All right, let me do it like this.
Which planet is sometimes called red planet due to its red appearance?
Everyone should know that. I hope y'all know that.
It's called, I should have known that. Okay? The next question. What animal is Robin Hood in the animated Disney film? What animal is Robin Hood in the animated Disney film?
What?
Robin Hood, the animated Disney film. What animal is portrayed?
I heard you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying,
trying to make
what?
sure you're getting it. And the last one, what prestigious prize have the authors Harold Pinter, Orhan Pamuk, and Toni Morrison all won? Prestigious prize have the authors Harold Pinter, Orhan Pamuk, I don't even know I'm pronouncing this right, and Toni Morrison. Okay?
I don't.
Everybody got their answers down?
Hold on.
Do you need me to go through the questions again?
Can you say number 2 one more time, please?
What do you call the charge to play a round of golf? Dun, 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 dun. Everybody ready?
Number 3 was what was in the camel? What does the camel store?
What does a camel store in its hump? My hump. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Question 1. Mm-hmm. It is eucalyptus leaves.
Shut up. I put greens.
What if you have greens? That's the leaf.
No,
it's greens.
Eucalyptus. Subtract 5 points if you answered incorrect.
No, we're gonna have a debate. Cheating. Girl,
Okay.
we think alike. We both had greens.
Question 2 is green fee. For what do you call a round of golf?
What's the minus?
Subtract 4.
Okay.
You know we wasn't gonna.
What does a camel store in its hump?
Water.
Fat. Subtract 4.
Girl, I had water too.
It's the confidence.
Water.
Okay. In what modern day country is the historical region of Transylvania of Count Dracula found in?
Europe.
Romania.
Oh.
My!
Did you erase it?
What's the subtraction?
Subtract 7.
Wow. We all got the same points at this point. I'm gonna say right now we all winners.
Oh, okay. What color is formed by mixing blue and yellow?
Green.
I'm scared to give an
It's
answer.
8 points.
Oh.
So you get 8 points. Okay.
So we gain 8 points.
Yeah. Which planet is sometimes called the red planet due to its red appearance? That is Mars.
Well, how many points?
That is 4 points.
Okay. So we got 12
We getting
up.
somewhere.
We getting it. Alex.
What?
Alex. Pastor
You
Alex.
subtract 4 if you got that one wrong. Then you just slide on by.
Somebody stole my hat.
Come on.
Okay. What animal is Robin Hood in the animated Disney film? What is it?
Just tell us, please.
It's a fox. And you get 8 points if you got that one right. You subtract 8
What if
you
you
got
put
it
a
wrong.
wolf?
That's not a
Is
fox.
a fox a wolf? Okay.
What does the fox?
You got 1 point, you got a point.
This is
you got
rigged.
8 points, you got 8 points.
This is rigged.
Okay, it's not rigged. It's called you
should
should
have known.
It's
Okay.
called I Won.
Now what
What
we
prestigious prize have all these authors won? I'm not gonna say it again.
World Peace Prize.
Nobel Prize in Literature.
How much? How much should I add?
It is 3 points.
Oh, we won by 1 point. Cause we have 12 points up on you.
I have 16 plus 3 is 19.
Wait, you did the
How?
math while you was doing it?
How you have 16 plus 19?
What's
First
the
of all-
minus?
Because all the other ones are minus.
Exactly. So how many plus you have? You only have
3.
8.
No, but
I
here's
have 2 8s and a 3.
How did she get 2 8s and a 3?
Because I have green, fox, and Nobel Peace. Play with somebody else. Don't play with me.
She right. I didn't.
Wow.
Be careful for the nice pillows.
Wait. Look. I found it.
I'm dead.
I thought we was winning.
My hat, my funky little hat.
Whatever.
That was our game for today.
Dial, she
so
cheated
who
'cause she
won?
said
Who
that.
won? What's the score?
She won.
Okay, so our score is 1-0. Another 0. Okay, so that was our game for today.
That was a really good game.
It was. I liked it. I liked
It was different.
Yeah.
It was rigged. But it was
It's
different.
not rigged. Why
She's
you
sitting
guys
next to
are
you. She's sitting next to you.
hate.
And her, she got glasses. She's the only one with glasses
Haters
Wow.
are gonna
right
hate.
now.
Thank you for watching and tuning in with us on this week's episode. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and make sure you follow us on our listening platforms. And we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.